First of all, let's talk about this concept of what makes a job the best job ever.
Well, if you ask somebody, what's the best job you ever had? Everybody has an answer to that question. So I asked 10,000 people, I gave them 14 choices, and I listed some things that bosses think, like I got paid a lot, I didn't get fired. Those are the two ways bosses run their daily operation. But then I listed a whole bunch of other things. And what I discovered is that no matter which one of 90 countries people were answering from, the answers kept being the same. I accomplished more than I thought I could. People treated me with respect. I was proud of the work I did. Well, that seems so obvious. But if that's the case, then why aren't more jobs like that? Why do we insist on treating people like machines, like resources, when in fact we could do better by doing better?
And it's possible that whatever job we have right now could be the best job we ever had.
Well, I think it's imperative that it is
Okay.
because we don't get tomorrow over again. So everyone has to work. We have to put a food on the table, roof over our head, but you don't have to work here. You don't have to work on this. So at some level, it's voluntary, your choice of where you work. And so why not talk to the others, have a conversation about it, discover how bringing humanity to the work we do actually benefits the very people who have hired us to do the work. Let me give you a little bit of an analogy. If you spend 4 hours a day on Twitter and TikTok,
Mhm.
it's extremely likely that you're going to be sad and afraid. So you could just stop using those services, but people don't because they've been optimized to suck us into a system. Well, if you work at a job where you have enough agency to start a book club and have five others in the organization join you if they want to once a week, that choice will make your day better. That choice will turn you into a leader. The boss didn't instruct you to do it. If they did, it wouldn't be the same thing. And so, no, you are not responsible for your boss's boorish behavior. You are not responsible for the race to the bottom that so many organizations engage in, but you are responsible for what you engage in, what you encourage, what you say when you're in one of those horrible meetings. Because if everyone's just sitting there taking notes and surviving yet another Zoom call where people are taking attendance, well, then don't be surprised if that's going to happen again. And while we still have this agency, before it's completely outsourced and AI'd, this is a moment to stand up and say, you know what? I don't have to work here, but if you want me to work here, this is the promise I will make to you. And this is the promise I need you to make to me. Let's get real or let's not play.
That's a powerful statement. I'm a boss, and I feel like I work for about 4,000 people, and I can hear that. I don't think those are hard words to hear. There's a part of the book where you talk about assume good intentions or give people the benefit of the doubt, right?
Yeah. I mean, we're not saying that what you need to do is demand that everyone sit around the campfire singing the songs you want sung and that you should get Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Prime Fridays off. What I am saying to people is we should make a promise. We should take responsibility. And then we should get the tools we need to keep that promise. If you are not creating value, then don't be surprised if nobody wants you to do it. But if you can figure out how to connect, to change that customer, that vendor, that coworker, they're going to ask you to do it again. And that is what people want. When I had on my list of 14 things, I didn't have to work very hard. Almost no one picked that one because that's not what makes it the best job you ever had.
So, does that have a connection to this concept of, I'm not even sure how to pronounce it, Seth, Kokoro?
I love semi obscure Japanese terms. This one, if you look at the ideogram from the original Chinese, is a house and a heart. And kokoro is that sense of being where you need to be and bringing your heart to what is involved. It doesn't mean a vacation on the beach. It means being present and creating something with meaning. And so the question is there an organization, nonprofit, for profit, governmental, spiritual, is there an organization that would not benefit from people who feel that when they are at work, from people who are here to create meaning for others, who are seeking to make a change that is aligned with the change we all seek to make? If the answer is yes, that makes the organization better, then the question is, are you willing to unbrainwash yourself to get to the point where you can do that on purpose?